askSlim, our Level 4 Plus members have the benefit of being able to request analysis each week on two symbols of their choice. Last week we analyzed Walker and Dunlop for one of our members, symbol WD, so let's walk through that analysis. This is the weekly chart, and on the bottom we have these cycle brackets, which are a drawing tool that we use to represent the average length of a cycle. In the case of Walker and Dunlop, that average length is 23 weeks. These purple vertical lines represent where the actual cycle low occurred relative to the average, and these blue vertical dashed lines over here show the next forecasted cycle timing window when we would expect the current cycle to make a bottom. So that's between 6:13 and 7:29. We represent momentum on our weekly charts with the reversal scout. That is this green and purple ribbon you see running through the chart. Green is positive momentum, purple negative momentum. So if we look at each of these cycles since the pandemic low, after the low was formed, we got our upturn in momentum and an upside move. Here was the peak of that cycle. When the cycle peaks toward the end of the cycle, it's called a right-hand translation. Now, in this particular cycle, we did not get a significant retracement. Momentum turned negative, but we just went sideways before forming a low, which is a bullish sign. It means that the energies in the market are pushing upward to an extent that does not allow the stock to have a meaningful correction. Then, in the rising phase of the next cycle, we got our upturn in momentum and another good upside move to the 161.8% fib extension area after this little bull flag and pop on earnings. Again, we did not get a significant retracement into the end of the cycle, which is bullish, but I want you to notice a couple of things. First, you'll notice some rejection from this fib extension area with these wicks on the candles showing some selling coming in at that price level. And second, we're getting really far from this 34-week moving average here. And when that happens, you'll notice a tendency to get some mean reversion. So this subsequent cycle tried to get going on the upside, but ended up just consolidating sideways for the entire cycle and catching that 34-week moving average at the end of the cycle. Still, I do want to point out that the cycle did not configure negatively by breaking below the cycle low support, and when we did get that upturn in momentum in the next cycle, we had another good upside move. So the end of this cycle saw a retracement down to the very bottom of this support zone. Deep retracements put us on watch that the subsequent cycle might not make a new high, and you can see what happened here. The current cycle that we're in rejected from the top of this resistance area and is now consolidating sideways in a pennant formation. Momentum is negative. So how is that consolidation going to resolve itself? Let's take a look at the daily chart and see what we need to watch for. On the daily chart, you can see the cycle analysis with an average cycle length of 28 days and a short-term low due between 411 and 421. You can see the momentum with the reversal scout, and our daily charts also show momentum with the slim ribbon. The slim ribbon colors the candles red, gray, or green depending on the momentum condition. So if we zoom in to look closer at just these last two cycles, you can see that this one retraced deeply. So again, that puts us on watch that there might be some weakness in the subsequent cycle. And you can see clearly that Walker and Dunlop is having a lot of trouble in this resistance zone. So what we need to watch for here is whether Walker and Dunlop can hold up in this cycle. If this green support zone holds, then I would feel more positively about the pennant on the weekly chart being able to resolve to the upside. However, if this daily cycle breaks down below the cycle low support, then the probabilities are much more likely to suggest that we're going to see lower prices in this stock into the summer. If you'd like to learn more about our services or about cycle analysis, please do visit us at askSlim.com. Thanks for listening and have a great day.